Good Monday morning. Thank you all for joining me this morning. We have Adventures with Dan Burrows. We have Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Good morning. Thanks for being, and She Digs It Happy Swinging was here. I don't know if they are still here. They were here. They popped in and said good morning. So I am just saying it back to all of you. Good morning, oh Danny boy. Just a diggin' just came in the door. Good morning, Dan. We'll get this out of the way here so I don't accidentally start playing it again. Everybody have a good weekend. Mine was fairly quiet. We went out in the kayak yesterday fishing. You still here, Dan? Coolio. Yeah, we got up at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Left the house probably by 4:45. Drove 18 miles to the town we used to live in because we went fishing with our friends on Massabesic Lake. Of course, I got a rock bass and had to kill it. Sorry. Usually we do the capture and release. However, I had 2 out of my 3 treble hooks stuck in his face. And as much as I tried to be gentle in removing them, it just wasn't happening. Rocky Mountain Life said they did a gold panning demonstration for 8 hours on Saturday for their local mountain town, and the kids loved it. And they gave away little vials with some gold. Raised about 200. Wow, awesome, Rob. That's awesome. Congratulations. I landed a rock bass, kibby, whatever you guys want to call it. Sunfish. I guess they're kind of similar, but still different. What I should have done was after I fucked it up, trying to get it off my hook, I should have just kept that sucker and cut off the. What I should have done was just cut off his fins. Still kept them on my hook, thrown them back in, and then he would have just he would have kibbied. Maybe would have worked to get me better stuff. Who knows? Then I almost landed a ginormous bass, but he ended up spitting my topwater torpedo, or not torpedo, I think it's called the propeller. It's got the little thing at the end, so it kind of sounds like a beetle stuck in water. And almost landed him. Lost him before I got him to the boat. And of course, I didn't have my strap-on harness for the camera. So I had it in my zipper pocket, so it doesn't fall out while I'm over the water. And I figured, like before we got the harnesses, this is how I did it anyways. My cell phone was in my tray. Have a little dashboard thing on our kayaks, and it holds our drinks and some of our lures or whatever we're going to be using fishing. Putting together a video, not a lot of money, but the business relationships that is exactly it. That's it. Because you touched base with human beings. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising. A, it's free. B, if they're very impressed, They will tell two friends, and they will tell two friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. Remember that old conditioner commercial? I can't remember if it was Fabergé Organic, something like that. Cheers to you, buddy. And I didn't know what to do. I am kind of like running out of ideas for the non Bob Ross painting in the background, so I'm sure you guys can read that. That's my attempt on doing kudos to Ed Flash in the Pan for his second annual Flash Bash. That's supposed to be a prospector's panning pan, because I'm sure it's not a frying pan he was talking about, right? A flash in your pan does not equal a grease fire. There are little shiny shines in there too. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Ed, because from what I hear, it was a really good turnout and everybody had a super duper time. Thanks, Dan. Like I said, it's generic. Banged it out early. And again, how do you make hands holding a pan? You know what I mean? I kind of have the thumbs, I don't even know, because you can see fingernails. So again, am I Bob Ross? No, I am not. I had hubby hang up my cheapo depot from the dollar store hummingbird feeder, because of the hummingbirds that are up north. I want to see if we can get one. See if we can feed some down here, and we have it hanging so that I can see it from sitting on the couch. So far, nada. However, we didn't have any hummingbird juice with us, because that's up north with the real stuff, with the real hangers. So I Googled it and I made my own hummingbird feed, which is 4 to 1, 4 parts water, 1 part sugar, granulated sugar that you heat up and melt, and then you let I let it go to room temperature before even thinking about putting it into the plastic bird feeder. A, we do not want to melt it, and B, we don't want to scorch the little hummers when they come for a drink. I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe once I get real hummingbird food, we shall see. Other than that, I really didn't do a whole heck of a lot this weekend. Just pretty much hung out. Like I said, we went out on Sunday. Today starts my husband's 1 week of being on his on-call rotation. We all know how great that is. So we will not be going camping again this weekend coming up, because it goes from Monday to Monday to like hand the keys in. And if that would have been like one of our super long Monday weekend, leave Friday afternoon, stay there Saturday, Sunday, get up on Monday, clean up, pack up dirty laundry and stuff, any perishable foods. Because what we do is, it's still like being off the grid. Do we have a refrigerator in the camper? Yes. Is it connected to electricity? No. So I brought a second roaster pan that I have at the house from an electric roaster. So I took one of those, and it's metal, and it fits perfectly on the bottom of the refrigerator. And the refrigerator has like at least 3 shelves in it. So we put the pan at the bottom of the refrigerator and filled that with 2 bags of ice, which pretty much lasts about 2 days before it's ice cold water. But it works great, because I think it works better than a cooler, because the first trip up there, we did the cooler thing in our fucking lunch meat, and cheddar cheese was like swimming, swimming in the water, and I was so upset because instead of getting American cheese like we normally do, I got cheddar cheese, and we ended up having bloat, like some kid fucking licked every slice of cheese. No, no. Hello, good morning, Robert and Melissa, Clark's Cove detecting. Glad you guys made it home safe, and thank you for stopping in, even for a split second, to say hello to us. We do appreciate it. Love you guys. You must be exhausted, so not a problem. I totally understand. We understand. Wow, that was weird. I apologize if my right now it looks fine to me. I don't know if I'm lagging or not. I know over here on my router the lights seem to be a little blinky blink. My sister and her hubby had the campsite area all to themselves this weekend. Oh, your daughter goes in tomorrow for her surgery, correct? You're in our prayers and our thoughts, and she is as well. Um, I don't know all the extinguishing circumstances and all that stuff. I'm not sure how old your daughter is. I want to say she's going to be fine. I was up walking after 3 hours with my second hip surgery. Things are different though, so you can never say, "Hey, Bean was up," blah blah blah. I'm also older. You know what I mean? I went through one before that. Thank God the second one was so much better because they did it from the front side, anterior approach, as opposed to my first one being the posterior approach. And that doctor pretty much sliced through my right ass cheek to my hip, almost like he was trying to cut out my wallet if I were to carry one. Yeah. Good morning, Brenda. Mama's Gun Detecting is in the house with us this morning. Hi, honey. How are you doing? I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope your birthday was fabulous. Shush, my. I have nothing for you. I only have boners because, what is brunch with Bean without a boner? And by boner, I mean funny bones. I said that Friday about don't forget to get boners, and everybody was like, "What?" No, I did not ask him to pick up a sex toy. She's 5 years old, and she's going to have both. Oh my goodness, she's having both done at once. Yeah, see, I've had both done, but like 5 to 6 years shut up in between. So, so I'm just gonna shut my face because she will be going through a whole different experience. Definitely. So again, yes, you are in our thoughts and prayers, Dan, as well as your wife and your daughter, especially your daughter. And I'm sorry if I sound like, like, what, does this bitch not pay attention? You know what I mean? I do. However, there's a lot of channels and a lot of people and a lot of things that are going on in everybody's lives. And to try to keep them all, I try to remember, you know what I mean? But I'm only human, and I'm sure I get some of that stuff mixed up and make a mistake. And good morning, Back Road Hillbillies. Thanks for joining us this morning. Milo, please don't pee in my house. Do you have to go out? Do you have to go outside? I asked you before the stream started, and you fucking ran away from me. Do you gotta go in the yard? I will be right back. The boy dog is starting already. Almost time for my Rocky Mountain bird call. Fuck off! Fuck off! Remember that one? Oh, he's playing with his toy, so I don't know what the deal is. Well, we'll sit here and try to waste a couple of more minutes before he realizes that I haven't got up off my chair yet. He's playing with his dog toy. Did you do any beach detecting, Dan, this weekend? I'm trying to think. I think hubby went out Saturday. Oh, he said yes. He went out Saturday, but he wanted to go over by the Salisbury Beach State Park Reservation, the front part of it. There's one street that you can actually access, and you park there, and then you walk past like the last house. Then that beach goes from there, and it goes all the way down to the end, where their harbor is. And then it's you got like almost three sides. The front side is to human beings. The side of the harbor, where you go camping you can go with RV or tents at the reservation campground, and pets are welcome. So the harborside beach is for anybody who wants to bring their animal onto the beach and into the water. Front is only for human, sides are for both. And then the back part, I'm going to say pretty much everything. That the back part, I think, is also where the boat launches. So hubby went there, and he said he wasn't too happy. He wasn't a happy camper because he said they added more beach. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever is there is now buried under new beach sand, or stuff they got from somewhere else. But if they got it from somewhere else, there might still be stuff in it. One of these days, we're going to follow the beach sweeper machine, because I want to see where they dump their stuff out. Because can you imagine? Can you imagine the stuff this guy finds? He must go through it. Why would you not? And people are going to say, like, what is he really going to get? Are you kidding me? Like, most change, yes, will fall. You know what I mean? Necklaces, bracelets, anything. That thing can find some nice went out Saturday. Sorry, peeps. When I look to the side, I'm usually squint. I'm usually reading. Which actually I should just put it up on the board, right? We went out Saturday. That's right. I saw that on Facebook. You said you recovered a ring for someone and made $20. Congratulations, Dan. Awesome. We recovered somebody's cell phone and he didn't get dick. We recovered 2 separate cell phones and notified these people. The first one was actually outside the day before. We didn't know who the fuck they were. But yeah, because the GPS brought them to across the street. We were standing on our doorstep watching them as my husband's taking the kayak off the car and stuff. Good morning, creep keeper. Good morning, Crypt Keeper MFL Records. I'm sorry. You're Thank you for stopping in, and thank you so much for clicking the like button. I really appreciate it, and that helps out a lot. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great Monday. Because you stopped here, you will have a great Monday. But I can't promise because I only make promises that I know I can keep. And as magical as I like to think I am, I really don't think I have the power to do that. All I can do is just try to add good vibes. So good vibes go out, good vibes come back. They say you get what you reap, or you reap what you sow. So, good morning, Zazzy. Why can't I speak today? Zazzy Explorers. Think of jazz fingers. Jazzy, Zazzy. See, I'm sorry. You might be like, no, I don't like how you just said to remember my name, but I do word association. Anything I can do to make your guys' day start off on the right foot. This is for me. My dog is like, hello there, boner. No. You can't have this. Sorry for the cellophane noise. You want a sip of my coffee? I dip my finger in my coffee and I let him lick it off. Want that? I know you do. So good. Okay, lay down now. You, would you get your toy right here? That's your toy. I found the squeaks. Mama found the squeaks. I thought it was done. Tongue tied, just a fuck brain. That's all, I guess. Weak. We have only been metal detecting since COVID. The era of COVID started a new chapter in our lives. We go out in our kayaks and fish and shit like that, and I'm always filming whatever we do. My husband calls me a tourist, but whatever. And finally, I said to myself, why just keep our footage? Wow, what was that? Why just keep our footage to ourselves? There are people out there who are less fortunate, we'll say, than us, maybe not have kayaks, maybe not even have a vehicle, and can't enjoy what we get to do. So, do we find stuff every time? No, but that's not the whole thing of it. The whole thing of it is the experience, A, of going out and having an adventure, B, of the possibility of finding something cool, whether it's jewelry or relics. Like hubby found this ring 2 weeks ago at a ball field in Vermont that we happened to see when we were going to get supplies, and he was like, oh, ball field, we gotta go back and do it. It was on a little slope going down, and I said, And I said, good morning to English Beach Metal Detector is hello. You're right. It's just, especially you and like you and I, we, the four of us, enjoy beach hunts. Um, yes, can you find relics in the woods and in the fields? You're gonna find coins and stuff like that, but digging the beach, holy shit! For the most part, you know you're gonna find something. You're not gonna have a day where you just come up with sand. You know what I mean? Will you find garbage? Yes, yes, yes. You are definitely going to find garbage. My nemesis are tent stakes. Uh I think those have bypassed the pull tabs for real. But my favorite is definitely beach hunting, only because, well, not only. We go very early in the morning, regardless of what we do. Um, I have hot flashes wicked bad, and there's no way I could be out on the beach at noontime or 2 p.m. No, no, no. I would be dying of heat exhaustion or whatever. Can't do it. I'm an early morning, still dark, put on your freaking headlights so you don't fall in a hole, because people do dig holes. And um the whole bonus of going at nighttime is you get to watch the sunrise. I am a sunrise person. I love the fucking moon, but I have always gone to the beach as a way of relieving stress and anxiety and whatever might have be going on in my life. Not to say like it takes it all away, but yes, it just the sound of this crashing surf, the waves coming in and out, the friggin' call of the gulls, the smell of the salt and the rotting fucking seaweed, as gross as that sounds. The granules of sand that fall between your toes. I love it. I live for it. We do not live in a environment where we can be there every day and enjoy it. Trust me, we've gone with scarves wrapped and all of that stuff. This dog has a wheezing problem so bad that I thought my TV or something was screwing up. But Milo, shut up. Go somewhere else if you're gonna whine. Go away. Go up your bed. Yeah, I'm telling him to go up my bed. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna climb up on my bed and go over to the window and fucking pee on the windowsill. He better not, because I'll be wiener schnitzeling him. And that's another thing with the beach. You don't have a lot of grass, less ticks. You got to pick and choose your battles. What do you want more? I wear mosquito repellent even when I go to the beach, because there are sand fleas. And when I say sand fleas, I'm talking like dog fleas that live in the sand, little tiny things that are always biting you. And there's nothing worse. Well, I'm sure there are things that are worse, but standing there smacking your legs while you're trying to walk and find stuff, because it really does ruin the experience. Do we have these pasta shell looking fleas like Merrill in India and on their beaches? I don't even, how can you even call those fleas? I don't even know, man. They look like a cousin of a crab or something. They're all in the water, I guess, which kills me, because isn't that where the kids and people that just want to wet their feet and sit in their chairs and let the water rush over them? What we think is foam is actually these critters. I don't think we have them up here in New Hampshire. However, last year I think we had like krill or some type of oceanic food that sticks all to humans' legs and feet. In the wintertime, Brad. And you only see this part of bean. The best part is right here. Until I show you my matching Samsonites. Gotta do what you gotta do. We bought muck muck boots like last year for like the beginning of spring and all that stuff when the ground is all yucky and you're trying to, anywhere around water is going to be kind of wet and yuck. And I tried them on, not this past weekend, but the one before when we were camping. And I couldn't even wear my socks with them. I had to take my socks off. So my feet have definitely gotten wider. I don't know if I'll actually be wearing them all that much. Maybe to tramps through the woods up there when we finally, I don't know. We got to get rid of those effing beavers. My sister's big beaver. Yes, well, Bill's not here to enjoy that, but it's taken on even more of the property, the water. So we gotta keep, like last time we were up there, my brother-in-law took some of the sticks out of the dam, and the fucking beavers reinforced it overnight. Right. Holy crap. Yeah, and it's so funny too because they're with the red Parker. Yeah. See, I decided to wear that red Parker over that long pea coat that I had. When you have a long coat and you're in the car, whether you're driving or just being the passenger, you can't fucking move your arms because you're sitting on your jacket, which limits mobility. So normally, if I'm going to wear that coat, I don't wear it while I'm in the car and wait till I get out in the blast and then put it on. And I just figured, hey, you know what? That red Parker was definitely made for sub-zero temperatures. You know what I mean? It only goes to the waist, so Bean can move. So yeah, that's one of my metal detecting in the winter. What do you call it? Clothing. Bye, Crypt Keeper. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. You have yourself a good day. Yeah, animals are funny, man. They familiarize themselves with like the our dogs know like the deli meat sound bag, especially if it's you just came in from grocery shopping. They know the sound of when you open the dog food can because a lot of them have the pull tabs. Some of them still have the the electric can opener. My sister's cat used to know, like when she opened the Pounce treat bag, again, the zip, she'd come running from another room. Animals are funny. But humans can be like that too. Hubby says I always know when he's being prepared to roll one. That or this sound. But he's a smoker, so I don't come running to the sound of a bic. But I do always tend to show up when he's getting ready to roll one. Think, what do you got? Your freaking radar on? Sometimes when it's not the generations we're using and it's the fresh, I'm like Toucan Sam. I can follow my nose wherever. I love the smell of yum yums. JP Londonmore, good morning. Happy Monday. I love the smell of nugs. If it's the good stuff, not regs. It's got to be the good. The sticky icky. I love the smell when it makes your teeth yeah, when it makes your tongue leak. Yummy. Sometimes, however, it doesn't taste like it smells, but I'm there to smoke it, not eat it. Did you have a good weekend, JP? Find anything good? Well, I shouldn't ask you that because if you did, you'd be having a premiere of it or a upload of it. I got you right here, Dan. I put it down for a second. Like I said, when you partake alone, it takes a bit out of you. It's always nice to be able to pass it. You know what I mean? Have somebody else help you keep it lit. Oh, wrong way, Dan. Where are you? Just passed it. Let's pass it to Danny boy. Keep it going. And let me know when somebody's gonna hand it back to me. We'll do the full circle. Not a circle jerk. I think that's all I would do, JP. Good morning, Bill. Papa Ralph's is in the house. That's what I've been saying right along, man. I would just love for everybody to just be able to find a collective halfway point for fucking everybody, if that was even possible, you know what I mean? And just have a ginormous, not quite meet and greet, but yes, meet and greet and eat. Smoke trees, drink beer, whatever the hell everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to. I don't know why I did that with my leg. I got it up on the chair. That's not going to work, considering this is the one with my knee. Danny boy said he's passing to the right. Dan Burrows grabbed it. But I think that's what I would do, JP. Definitely take the time to just meet and greet, chew, meet and greet and chill. That's what I meant to say. Chew the fat, chill. You know what I mean? Just hook up, make some hookups. You know what I mean? I still want to get like a sped bus. When I say a sped bus, that's like half the size of a fucking regular bus. Because yes, we have a camper, but that camper is forever in Vermont. It's not ever leaving there. So if we ever want to go and visit people and go to different states to make that happen, this guy can really snore. We'd need something else besides our normal everyday vehicle. Nice. See, those are the things. Well, again, a lot of people do have cones, but normally if you get it from a dispensary, it's flower, it's not bud, it's a cone, it's not a yay, not a gorilla finger, not a blah, blah, blah. It's a cone. Jeff Buckpaw's in the house. Good morning, Jeff. Brewers Prospecting. Welcome. We are shooting the shit. JP Lonzanor just joined the stream. We got Adventures with Dan Burrow. Sorry. Oh, Danny boy, just to dig in. We got Mama's gone detecting. We got Papa Rouse in the house. We got Rocky Mountain Life. We got Back Road Hillbillies. I'm sorry if I say your name fucked up. I'm so sorry. We did have She Digs a Happy swinging early on. I just want to say, whether she's here or not, or she's in the back listening, that's fine. But I like to, and please tell me if I fucking missed your name. Sorry. Or say here, present. Did you have a good weekend, Jeff? Did you get your favorite drink? You got your freaking you're a Mountain Dew dude, right? Yeah. You gotta do the do. You get your snack. My, what are you doing? You see a fly? You can't go under the chair. You're gonna get, well, you can, but you might get stuck. You crazy boy. What are you doing? Yes, you're good. Hey, I already said it once. I'm gonna say it again. What is brunch with bean without a boner? Swing! Funny bone, that is. If you guys have any other kind of boners, I'm hoping it's a gorilla finger. And if not, then that's something. Whoa! That's something you are going to have to take. Oh, you got a ball? You got it, Mai? There you go. You got it? Go ahead, grab it. Oh my god, you got it. There you go. Good boy. any other any other kind of boners? You gotta take care of yourself. And now on that note, let's see how long it takes before somebody pops in. There are key phrases we seem to fucking come through the door on. You know what I'm saying? Like cherry chocolate. Chocolate covered cherries, whatever the fuck I said the code was for that. Mm. You know what I wanted to ask you guys? And I'm not saying this to be a dick. I'm curious. And if they did cut us, that again, not a fucking prob. Because I don't know if I missed something somewhere along the line, or did I say something to piss somebody off? Anywho's, have you guys all seen Digging with Squeak anywhere in anybody's chats and shit? Are they done? Are they still here? Because I think I even tried to look for them um through the search, and I didn't find anything. So I was just wondering if everything was okay over there on the home front, or like I said, maybe they just maybe we lost them as a subby, and maybe we don't get notifications on anything. But I have not even seen them in like any random chats. Well, thank you so much for coming, Rob. It's always a pleasure to have you in my house. And I know you got your hands full. Be careful while you're on your morning walk. Watch out for all the little scurriers. Sorry, just saw the neighbor pull up with something. He probably went to the grocery store. I'm not sure. But we appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate anybody stopping by. As long as you're not a asshole troll. Okay, like I said, I just, they're usually on like Marlin stream. I haven't seen them on anything. They're usually on shit. Did you find that, Mine? Yeah, I did. And again, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, some people show up and some people I notice like, hey, I haven't seen so and so around. Have I been blocked? Is that why are they actually in the chat? But to me, they're fucking invisible. Who knows? I'm just being me, doing me, having our get togethers with all of us. But, I get curious from time to time, so I figured I would ask people, is it just me or have they gone ghost? I got my Mrs. JP and the Bulldog candles burning. She's almost gone. She's about down here now. And I only light her when I have my stream, because to me it's a special candle, because I got it from 2 YouTube channels. You lost me in the basement? Uh-oh. It's a dungeon, is it? Well, you lost Bill in the basement, one of them. Yep, my candle's almost gone. But I burn it in this during my live stream because Rocky Mountain Life got 2 during JP Lawns and Moore's stream. And being an awesome guy, he was like, yeah, send one to Bean. B Higgles is in the house. Hey, good morning. Wow, 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 with the ring guy. Holy moly. Congratulations on that score. Nice. Nice, Rocky, is what I'm saying. As a bomb shelter or a hidden bunker? Guess it all depends on your intent. Must be, if it's cement, it must be nice and cool. No problem, B Higgles. Okay, I'm just gonna do the pretend cheers with my mug because she be empty. So we're gonna do the old swippy swap. And again, no, it's not a Dunkin's. It's the cup I had from yesterday. I save them so I can have a big one. So I'm not having an iced coffee like this. This just doesn't do it. I actually did it when we went camping. I was like drinking freaking caffeine free, 0 sugar Canada Dry ginger ale. Which my husband said was so funny because we were puffing. It was at night. And we were going to turn in for the night. And I go to take a sip from my ginger ale. And I say, it's not that I don't like the ginger ale pickles. You could have fooled me because it was. But my point being, this is all I had to drink all weekend, okay? Other than coffee in the morning. And ginger ale, as much as I like it, can be kind of like, it reminds me of the Bartles and James or Seagram's wine coolers of the 80s and 90s that were all the fucking fad. Thank God they came 4-pack because you really couldn't drink 6. Because after 2, the citrus or what the acidicness, the acidity within the wine cooler would irritate your gut. And that's what ginger is. And ginger is supposed to be good for the stomach. Yeah, in moderation, apparently. But a weekend of drinking ginger ale was just a bit much, considering I wanted the Lipton diet green tea with mixed berry flavor, because my sister turned me on to that one. And if I'm going to drink a fucking water product, number one, I'm a tea drinker. I'm a Lipton tea drinker. So that only makes sense. Can we find them? No, we've only found them once in our grocery store. The mixed berry flavor and the diet. He found peach when we were going to go camping. I said, does it say fucking diet peach or diet green tea? He said, no. Okay, put it back then. I don't want to drink a water product that could have enough sugar or whatever in it that you would if you were drinking a soda. Even though, like, I use Splenda as a sweetener, because so far I think stevia sucks nutsack. Okay, fucking gross. It's like having aspirin in your shit. Good morning, these tubes 27. Welcome. Okay, see, I was just curious. Like, hopefully Squeak is okay. Because I know, again, I can't remember what she deals with, but that could have something to do with everything. I don't know. Where's Joe? She's usually here enjoying brunch like me. Sorry. It has chocolate. I don't want to start talking and then look like I had a chocolate that makes it look like I'm like the Pirates of the Caribbean and I have a big space and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got mail from Squeak? Well, that's good. Like I said, I don't know if we've been unsubbed, and I'm not putting feelers out there to see, hey, can you? I just out of curiosity was the same. You know, there were a couple other names I could say too, but I won't. But like I said, because I don't even see these names in chats. You know what I mean? Like, even if we weren't subbed, but we still hung out in the same chats, same people's live streams and video premieres, we would still see them in the comments, in the chat, being as the entity. So unless you are blocked, if you're blocked for whatever reason, that person could be right here in the lineup. I wouldn't fucking know, because they don't show up to you. It's like a magic. It's like wearing an invisible cape. Yep. Yes, because remember, what was his name? Cecil. Right? He was on the West Coast, right? In California. He was something rat, right? I can't remember what he was. I think he took a. I think demon rat. Thank you. Yes, Tim. Yes. And now I like that guy. I thought he was kind of thought he was funny and cool and all that shit. But I think him too. Shit, at least a year ago took a little step back and shit. Was it? I bet it was. Did you do a little bit of everything or did you stick to the metal detecting? I mean, without giving up too much information, because I'm sure you have footage, video footage, and all that stuff that you'd like to share. So, hey, look what the cat dragged in. Kidding. Babe, I still have not seen a Hummer yet. So I don't know if we have to get the real Hummer food. And we gotta go get those stick-ons before they're gone again. Two. We need two window stick-ons. One for us and one for Trish and Rick. Can you go there on lunch? Get two Hummer stick-on window things and some juice. And I don't mean Sunny D. Pam, for the first piece of gold, went bottle digging with Deej for the first time ever and more. That is awesome. Let me put you up on the wall here, Bubba. Hubby and I were shitting ourselves when we saw that bauble. Yep, that's what I did. I made some, Tim. I got it hanging, or Kathy. I'm sorry to just say Tim, but oh yeah, because you guys are still recovering. So it might no, you said you were whatever. I thought you just said you were at work, so that's why I figured it was just Tim. Yes, I did it last night. I made sugar water. Oh my lord.
Oh my lord!
That's what it kind of sounds like. It's like, what the fuck was that? Oh, hey, I have help.
Good morning, Bean.
Morning, Jeff. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Sitting here
Kathy's.
burning my Miss JP candle.
Yeah, guy.
Got my lavender scent going this morning.
Lavender. I was just gonna ask you what yours was.
Very soothing.
Yes, lavender is definitely that's the what they tell you to like to rub on babies or whatever at nighttime to help them sleep. But yeah, that's also like an aromatherapy. My dogs don't care for it because I have some oil that I drip on them every once in a while for insect repellent because
Right.
they don't like that. You know, it's natural. So you can do, but they act like I poured battery acid on them, and they're all rolling around and
Yeah, you changed my scent, Mom. I like my scent better.
yeah, yeah, shit.
You got a
Sorry.
bunch of great people up in the house this morning, Bean.
We do. Considering they had a busy weekend, Robert and Melissa jumped in real quick too. They said their good mornings and stuff. They said that they were still unpacking, which I totally understand
Understand.
that, you know.
Absolutely.
Got a great bunch of finds. Let me put this on the wall instead of just me reading it. Hey, stop crying. The palladium ring is the one that we
Sweet.
were dying. We're like, what? Like, like he found like something from the Ewings, you know what I mean? Like it didn't like a cocktail ring or something. It was like, congratulations. Tim, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you guys are feeling much better and back on your feet. so to speak. Even though I'm sure it was nice to snuggle for, a couple of days together. We'll be sipping off the mic cup. No. At that point, you're sharing everything, Might as well share a couple more germs.
Yeah, it looked like Flash Bash went off pretty well this year.
Yeah, I made a little sign because I was kind of like, meh. I didn't know what to do for today, so I said, "Hey, we'll say congratulations to Ed Flash in your pan for another successful Flash Bash
And the attendees.
and the attendees." Correct.
Yes. Because I got to see B. Higgles there on the creek bank. So that was pretty cool. And numerous others.
Right? I did miss. I feel so bad, man. Like I missed JP's live from the bash. Trying to think. B. Higgles, a great host, great event, and he will be back. Everyone have a great bye. For a date with the wife.
Denny boy.
Cool. Enjoy your matinee.
Early matinee, wasn't it?
I thought a matinee was before noon, because then it would be a nooner. You know what I'm saying? See, having a little matinee would be another word for like a hookup. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Enjoy your date. Hope it goes well. Bye, Dan.
See you, Dan. Oh.
Yeah, we had an easy peasy weekend. We went fishing yesterday morning early. Got up at 4.
Yeah, I was going to say before daylight and was on the water before daylight.
on the water by 6. Yeah.
Just breaking daylight.
Yeah, that's how we love it, though. It's so great to be on the water and you actually, well, I mean, when you see the sunrise, it's coming up over the friggin' trees, or filtered light through the trees, you know what I mean? But you're there before, for the most part, we see the sunrise on the road. You're like, there it is! Numerous pictures of my outside window of the car with the sunlight coming up behind us.
Taking pictures through the rear view. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yes, it is. It's a Michigan Gem shirt. It surely is.
It's a Joe.
But she's not here. No string. I'm just saying. Yeah.
She'll be in to eat something.
I was going to say, well, I was eating and mentioned boners, so I really thought, ding dong, she'd come through the because her and I are about the only ones that actually eat. Fuck off, people. Whatever. I'm real, okay? This is what you get. Am I fucking eating on my brunch with bean? Isn't that what brunch is?
Well, yeah.
Unless you're rich, because when I googled it, for the most part, it's like fucking mimosas. You know what I mean? They don't show people eating. It's more like drinking. I'm like, what? Brunch to me is you miss breakfast. Still not lunch yet. Brunch. So exactly. You could eat anything. You could have breakfast food or fucking lunch food.
I don't know. I would be fine with a Bloody Mary right about now.
Right. Yeah, I'm not into tomato juice of any type. But yeah, it would have to be more like whatever goes into the Bloody Mary, and then the splash would be 8 or something.
We'll just get you a
celery swizzler. Good morning, Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living. Thanks for joining us this morning. So JP said, yeah, he went there and he just pretty much hung out and met people, and that's the way to go, man.
Yeah.
I would definitely, I think I would be this. My husband would probably be out metal detecting, but I would be making my rounds from, all the YouTube channel celebrities. Squirrel magnet fishing. Good morning. We were watching you fish the other day. Nice catch, by the way. Yeah, hubby came across it. Was kind of funny in a way. He was like, "Squirrels magnet fishing." I said, "Yeah, hello." He's like, "I thought it was a kid." You know what? Where, where have you been?
Oh.
Too funny. I said, "No, you must be thinking of digging with Squeak." He was like, "Oh yeah, that's probably what it is." I go, "Squeak is young." Squirrel, not so much. He's young at heart, right?
Yeah.
Like all of us.
He's
Oh,
got some mileage on him like the rest of us, that's
right, right. He's got a couple of rings of history.
true.
One of these days we'll be able to, travel and meet some peeps. It'd be great, definitely.
Come on down. The water's fine.
Have a great day, Rob at Rocky Mountain Life. Go help those critters. They appreciate you as well as we do, or more.
And be on the lookout for Park Rat Pat. He's going to
Who,
go.
Rocky?
Yeah, he's going to go visit Rocky while he's out there as soon as he gets freed up.
Awesome. So you're going to be having a rat coming up to your house.
Take care of the
Yeah,
rat.
silver rat. Good morning, Diggin.
Diggin'.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Hold on for 1 second. Do you have to go outside? Do you want to go in the yard? Whoa. Was that you? I'm going to run him out because I
Gotcha.
asked him if he had to go before the stream and he ran back in the house. But apparently, yes, I'm coming. You got to go out? Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hold down the fort, Jeff.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, my ankles are cracking. Come here.
Aw, Diggin', it's not too bad. You just get a little wet and muddy. Papa Ross. Morning, Bill. So, has anybody went and seen the new Tom Cruise movie, Top Gun 2? Anybody? I'm dying to know. Oh, true digging. Yeah, you don't want to ruin those. Those aren't cheap. Be interesting. I never watch movies. No time. Understandable, Grandma Kelly. Very understandable. I was just wondering if it met the hype that it was getting. I do what I do every day. I am a caretaker for my mother. So I've already got her up and going for the day. So I get to come over and visit you wonderful people for a while. I guess you could say I work from home.
Mm.
The movie
I was
got
going to
canceled.
say, you're a farmer, right? Plus, you take care of your mom.
Yes, I'm a full time caregiver for her. So
Yes.
I do work from home.
All the blessings to you, Jeff.
Grandma Kelly asked me what I was doing today, so I was
Yeah.
just telling her. Yeah.
Right, but I don't want you to think like, oh, you
Oh
know,
no, no, I don't
no.
say it for that. No, no,
Right.
no.
That's why I was like, no, you're definitely a stand-up guy.
Well, I
Definitely.
don't. I don't let it be known for that reason. It's just it's what I do.
Right, right.
It's just what I do. It's just a job, guys, just like everybody else's. A little more stressful, but just
Oh,
just the
sorry, I
same.
wasn't laughing at you. I was reading these Tubes 27. Do you stream every day? No, no. Um, not every day. I actually Mondays and Fridays mornings. I just had a brain freeze. 10 to whatever. Sometimes it's 2 hours. I've been lucky enough to have a couple of 3 hour streams that are awesome. I don't like to push my luck too much further with that though. But Mondays and Fridays, which I thought when I did it was like, oh, we'll have a whole week to discuss stuff. Yes and no, because Friday, Saturday, and Monday. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like we talk on Friday and then only a couple of days go by before we talk again. But then the rest, you know what I mean? But I don't care. I have fun. We have fun. So I'm gonna keep doing it until people just don't show up in my stream anymore.
I don't think you're going to have that problem, Bean. There's a lot of us out there that can self-relate with a lot here at the padded cell.
In the padded cell. Yep. And like I said, it's just um we're not redundant. We don't just like talk about what I do for a hobby or what other people do. Do we touch on it? Yeah. That's kind of like a icebreaker. Like, hey, we went out fishing this weekend, blah blah blah. However, I think we do know bits and pieces of people. So yeah, we get along, we work off of each other's laugh, and that's it. Like people can come in here and say, unfortunately, one of my parents is ill, or whatever, or uh, I lost a dog, because we've all been there too. I mean, it took me a couple of months to get my shit together without being able to say her name without crying. You know what I mean? Yes, anybody that has animals, I don't care what people say, man, they definitely your family. You might think when you first get them, it's just a dog or it's just a cat or whatever, but when you feed them every day, when you change their living environment every day, when you spend time with them and talk to them, yeah.
Yeah, they're part of the family.
Definitely.
My dog was my saving grace. That's her name, Gracie May. So she was my saving grace.
Grandma Kelly, the padded cell is what oh, my ticker's not even on. Is what we call, I always have this thing on, I just noticed it's not going. The padded cell is what we call this chat room, this live stream, if you will, because we're a bunch of crazy asses, and it's like having group therapy. You know what I mean? We all help each other through our stuffs, but that's what it is. And if anybody's called their stuff the padded cell, I'm sorry. I think we've had this now for some months. And I try not to copy people or, use what they use. So,
Mama's gone detecting.
yep, he has a bright pink sparkly one from the get, right?
Yeah, this is where we share our finds and our problems, and we help. We just talk about it.
I mean, I have, and I'm not proud of it, but there are times where have I cried? Yeah. I have, um, different things have happened in my life, and I am an empath. I'm very emotional. I will fucking cry if you are telling me something and it touches a raw nerve inside me, which most people do. You know what I mean? Like, I won't say I'm as so bad, that I'd be watching a Hallmark commercial and be like, "Oh my god, that touched home." But yeah, because I don't even think they have those commercials anymore. The Kodak commercials, you know what I mean? Like, still on cup number one. This was probably three.
First, I'm on my first.
And then I got my big one. Refill time. Not a problem, guys. We are here. Oh, Mama says with occasional motorboating. To certain people.
I've been known to fire up my motor.
we try not to do that to Bean.
No, we don't do that to Bean.
No, no.
Bean will do this.
I do
She'll
this.
pop you from the bottom.
No motorboating.
But it's only just for a good laugh, so
It
everybody
is
can
definitely
enjoy.
just for a good laugh. Yes. again, again, we are all adults. We
Yeah,
enjoy adult conversation and adult humor and still keep it respectful. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And if for some reason one of us say something, please, by God, just say, "Hey, that might have been kind of edgy," and then we'll just show you where the door is. Ah, no. I
That's
won't say we're
hilarious.
a raunchy bunch, but hey, again, I've gotten some woes out of some people, like in different chats that I'm in. So I'm like, okay, guess I gotta remember that this isn't my chat. And I mean, I don't really say a lot, but again, two-way streets, you know what I mean? But for the
Absolutely.
most part, I figure if I do it like that in a two-way street, you pretty much have to be in our age bracket to understand where we're getting at. A kid wouldn't really get that, for the most part. Bro, I am the kind of girl that wears a bright pink tutu to go climb trees and catch frogs. You know it, mama. I used to say that about my girls because I was the same way. Am I a tomboy? Yes. Or were my girls tomboys? Yes. But they could climb a fucking tree with a skirt and patent leather. They used to call them clap clap shoes because they walk on the tile linoleum and they made that clap fucking clap clap noise. So yeah, they would wear their clap clap shoes and they could freaking climb a fence or a tree or whatever like any other boy. My one of my youngest daughters like, I still remember when you taught us how to throw the football. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just tossing it back and forth in front of the apartment building that we lived in because I was a single mom and for the most part
Imagine.
had an off and on relationship with their father for many years, too many.
Fire engine red.
I'm trying to remember what Bill said he wanted. He said he wanted sequins. Remember? Because I haven't forgotten. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to make him one that kind of resembles a fucking straitjacket. But on the back of it, instead of having the big tin clam bake shells and shit like that, like I always put on our t-shirts, I think I'm gonna bedazzle the front of it with the cross fucking long sleeves, but have it be short sleeves. And the back of it's gonna say "property of the padded cell." What do you think about that? People, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck correctional facility are you from?" Yeah, right. You have a matching man bag, right? I think he said that. He did. Or is it called the merce?
The Merce.
A merce. A man's purse. Remember Seinfeld back in the day with the men's ear, I think it was? Where fucking Kramer came up with the bra for men. The bro. Instead of a bra. Butterflies all over mine. So weird, different.
Kind of like matching outfits.
Well, we would know that everybody belonged to the padded cell, right?
There's nothing wrong with me.
All right? A little tick. Just get a little tick. No, I'm the one with the Tourette's. Beep, mom. Don't you look fucking pretty, you fucking piece of shit. Oops. Good morning, AAP. I'm sorry. Calling you a piece of shit. No, little brother. Oh, thanks for smashing the love. I almost said smashing the bean, but that wouldn't have sounded right. You want rhinestones? Bill, I told you I was gonna fucking bedazzle your shit. Well, I don't mean your crap.
Rhinestone cowboy.
Oh, I hear Milo barking. That's his doorbell to come in. I will be right back. Oh, he's done.
What's up, Luke? Everybody, bam! Bamming it out. We got look AAP in the house.
Better now. Crazy boy. When you open the slider, you can look out the door. Okay, no barking though.
Big.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
Mr. Bean.
Watched your. I watched part of your live broadcast last night, Luke and Rebecca. Sorry for whatever the shit you guys are going through again. Oh, you're supposed to cut the grass? I remember last night Rebecca said she was going grocery shopping today and you were doing the yard. Guess who got a break?
We got out of that one.
A clear fingernail polish will help you, Bill. That will help stop your run from really running the whole length of your nylon. Just a FYI. Grandma Kelly, if you want to do a sticker swap, I don't know if you have an email in your about section, but we're always up for swapping stickles, as Marlin and Aurora say. B. Higgles says he has 0 stickers after Flash Bash, which is yeah, understandable. There we go. I'm like, what word am I fucking trying to find?
Luke's gonna have a hayfield like me after 3 days of rain.
You guys are getting poured on right now. It's sunshiny day over here in New Hampshire, but let's see what is it's 72 degrees. It says at the bottom of my computer, and it's showing mostly sun with some clouds. Oh yeah, I see puffy clouds. Whoa. Go treasure hunting. Fake Facebook Mind Lab. Okay, scam alert. Whatever.
So do you check your emails often, Dean?
I do. Yeah, pretty much. Why? Did
Uh,
somebody send me one?
Grandma Kelly says she sent an email and address in all info in almost every video. So I didn't know.
Oh, okay. We have it on our about us page, and sometimes I have it going across on the ticket tape thingy, whatever you want to call it. Good night, Papa Rouse. I don't know if you're feeling under the weather, but sweet dreams. I'm sure we'll see you around. Thank you for coming as always. Appreciate it.
If not, we'll see you tomorrow night at your live.
There you go. Again, I got to start putting my alarm clock on my freaking cell phone so I hear it. My mail out bucket is almost empty. I am waiting for stickers and poker chips I send out to everyone who asks. Okay. If you guys are around tonight, I am live streaming after Monday Digs Relic Bingo cards are available on my community tab. Duck races for all, and the bingo winner tonight will spin for prizes. Cool. JP says it's raining here in Southwest Michigan.
That's beer drinking weather right there.
Hi, I'm Zach Son. Welcome to the stream. What's oh, I see. I was gonna say what's so fun what she's talking about. So sorry. Like dirt. Yeah, I'm still debating whether or not I should have like a one live stream like later in the day because we miss a lot of people where it's a morning stream. But I still haven't figured out like what day is a good day during the week. You know, because people have their normal slots and spots and shit like that, and because what was it? I forget what day we were watching TV or we were surfing. And he's like, "See, no, we didn't get any notifications for anybody's for any live streams or blah blah blah." And I forget what day that was. And I'm like, maybe that's an idea, but and then again, I don't. I'm trying not to like make my stuff thin, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to like not have anything to talk about. Which I yeah no at that point I would like get shit on the computer that we look at and share it, you know, because if we talk the way we talk during morning, can you imagine a late night scream? Holy crap.
I can't imagine. I have one tonight.
Oh, I will be there. I'll set my alarm clock too so I don't fucking sleep with it. I got up the other night. I think it was 12:30. I said, fuck.
But if you're waiting around to go live just so you don't step on nobody's toes, that's going to be impossible because, you know, your guys will come over and watch you, you know, no matter what.
Well, that's true too.
That's like I compete with the Monday digs, you know. I go live tonight at 9 and we usually run 2 to 3 hours long, so That's right at the tail end, and unfortunately, right in the middle of Diggins live. So,
Yeah.
but it's hard not to jump in
Dickens.
there and not step
We
on
could
toes.
ever have nothing to talk about. Well, I'm sure, like, and I'm not going to say any names, but sometimes when you're scrolling to see, like, who's on or whatever, just to see who's on live, you know what I mean? Because there was this one guy that came to my stream once, I think, and he hasn't been back. Like, whispering's going to help if he happens to just fucking watch my stream. But we won't say any names. But, like, this person had said, like, he did his first live stream and he's like, oh, no one came, blah blah blah. I was live for 4 hours. Hello.
Nobody came for 4 hours,
You
and
know
it's
what I
still
mean?
on.
Like, and you still just kept rolling. Okay, like, I kind of get nervous if I don't see that eyeball go to one or two. After a couple of minutes of me being live, I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do now? you know Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? My husband was like, you got to show this during your live stream. And before I forget, I don't even know if he's still here or not. Good morning, Mike, or afternoon. Mallyman24 is in the house. My husband sent me a picture today. I thought he was showing me a picture of something that a former maintenance man did. But he said, because I was like, what maintenance man in their right mind would do that? He said, no. Apparently, this is in an apartment that he's doing like a move out. So, good morning to Dive and Detect. Wow, thank you
Driving
for
the
joining
tag.
us this morning. So he goes there after people move out, whatever's left they have to get rid of, furniture wise and all that stuff. But then he has to do repairs and any holes in the walls, yada yada yada. Check out what this person has on there for their shower knob. Wait, let me go big.
Close. Yeah.
Uh, do you not see that spigot? This is what somebody has in their shower. Oh, what happened? But
It
yeah,
went off.
he's like, you gotta show that during your stream. Like, I thought he was showing me a repair that the guy before him did the high rise. He's like, no, this is what whoever rented the apartment did. Instead of calling and say, hey, can you have the maintenance man come up here? I have a shower problem. This person went all out.
I don't know how they got the threads to match up.
I don't need.
That's difficult.
They probably used what's that? JP Weld or whatever the stuff is.
Pipe dope.
Yeah, reefed it on there. I'm not sure, but oh my goodness.
Wow.
What's going on, Mark and Angela? You guys have been doing really well out in your treasure hunting in the water. You guys got some awesome footage. Check out Dive Into Text 1K giveaway. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna, even though Diggin wrote it, I'm gonna put it up on the wall. Just Mark. Hey, Mark. I thought so, but I do that all the time, like to Tim and Kathy. I say, hey, Tim, because for the most part, when I say Tim and Kathy, he'll say, it's Tim. Okay. When Messy Holes in here, I always see James and Rebecca, even though for the most part it's James. Only because they're a team. You know what I mean? So I always first announce both and then I'll take the correction. I just don't ever want to, not include somebody in my, hey, how's it going?
It's sort of the same way with Team Clambake. Unless I see Jeff Fafa, I know it's Bean. If I
Exactly.
just
Well,
see
I
Jeff,
was fucking with you last week too. Could be Bean, could be Pick. And you had said that too because I came in or whatever, and you said, I'm not sure who it is because usually if it was Bean, oh, I said howdy boys.
yeah,
That's what I said, and they were like, the group, anyways. Oh, I want is that Bean or is that Pick? And you're like, geez, I don't know because usually if it's Bean, it's hey Jeff Papa, and I didn't see that.
I didn't see that, so I'm just going. Got to play
That's
it
when I
safe.
decided, could be Big, could be Bean.
Well, we got him on the string. Let's dangle him a little bit.
Or sometimes it's both of us too. So
Yeah.
like, I'll go to say something, I'll say hi to somebody, and he'll say hi. So it's like a double hi. Like, what are you, a moron? You didn't know that you just said hi to me? Yeah, that's because my other one is my other half.
It went through twice, you know.
Right? Just making sure.
Sure.
My husband really wants to get one of those Nemos or the better one that the Bondi treasure hunter guy uses now is, I think, even better than the Nemo. I don't know. I know he's got one hell of a long tube for it. You know what I mean? So when you see him actually going under, his little floaty thing is like way away from him. Which, in a way, I don't know if that helps with the noise because the other one, not that it was so much of a noise, but I guess you could hear, like when he breathes, obviously. What's that irritating noise? All that in and out and in and out. Breathing. But yeah, no, you'd hear in the background a little,
Yeah, the motor
But I
running.
mean, it's expected. But you don't want your hose too long because you don't want some little crumb snatcher walking up, swimming up behind you and crimping the hose.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my goodness. The Nomad. There you go. A 30-foot hose. Thank you. Yep, that's it too, because I
Yeah.
know the hubby said it too. Yeah, so my husband wants a Nemo too, but see, we live in the East Coast. We don't have, I don't want to say warmer waters, because just because your temperature outside is warm doesn't mean your water is warm. But we only have, like, I'm sure, certain lakes and ponds and stuff that, we can access, as in, well, then again, what am I talking? They're from New Jersey, right? But they do go to some awesome freaking places for their footage, I must say.
Yeah, the
Oh, really?
first one I seen using it was Michael Oliver over in Australia.
The Nemo or the Nomad?
Nemo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that hubby wants. It's actually 40 feet, but it advertised as 30. Wow.
Wow.
Dirty Jersey. Hey, freaking John Bon Jovi comes from Jersey. I would never knock it. So does Timmy Cathy, right? Team Lynch. I think they're also from Jersey. Which, unfortunately, I think he went back to work, so he's not going to be here to say yes. But I'm pretty sure that they detect the Jersey Shores.
Parked down at the harbor.
Yeah. Well, that would be more us down at the park the guy to have a yard. Oh, did you just look it up, vehicles? Mark Thomas is in the house.
There's Mark. I'm surprised he came in under Mark Thomas this morning. He's usually got a clever name up there.
I know, right?
I get a kick out of his names he comes up with.
Oh, yeah. Mark the dirty side of the river, Thomas. No. uh, I know he's so funny, and like, thank God his little circle, because when you look fast, he kind of looks like Mario. But his name will change, and I'll be like,
Incognito.
wait a minute, there's a little Mario picture, so I know it's Mark Thomas. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that you look like Mario, but with my diabetic eyes, yep.
And
I
those
can't even.
pictures are so small. I mean, you only get like just a
I
little
know.
bit.
And sometimes I have to get the magnifying glass because I cannot read the name, like, especially when you have like 6 people up on your big screen. I'd be like, who's this dude in the middle? I can't read the name. You know what I mean?
The clean side of the river.
Most valuable ring yet. Not bad. You found that in a tot lot? Wow. Wow. I was gonna say, for somebody to be wearing a rock like that, I wouldn't expect her to be pushing her own kid in a tot lot. You know what I mean? If that rock is yeah. Either that or the maid was going through the jewelry box that day. The housekeeper decided to wear it and fucking lost it. Guess who's out of a job?
Shoot, that thing's sitting in a safe.
I've told my husband numerous times, you'd be surprised what you're gonna find in, because he'd be like, well, at first, when are you gonna look, Mark, the clean side of the river? Yeah, there you go, vehicles. Yeah, my husband's like, really, a kid's playground, blah blah blah. And I said, and again, I don't mean to offend when I say this, okay? However, I've noticed throughout life certain let me just say, I would never give my kid a gold chain or blah 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 as a baby, or a bracelet, or whatever. You know what I mean? Spanish people are, just one of many that deck their babies out in fucking jewelry. And I'm like, a baby, you take a sweater off, and you know what I mean? La la la. That shit's going flying.
Oh my goodness, look here, Rob Random!
Clammy! Right here, bish. No clammy. Sorry to my husband if you happen to see that. No clammy.
Me and Rob both got shouted out over at Mayor's Live yesterday.
Awesome. I know. I was there. I seen it. This is true. That's true too, because your kid could be swipe something off your dresser or your coffee table, and you don't know, and they go and play in the playground, and whoosh. My husband has said that about coins. Like, some kid probably like, oh my god, let me go bring this to show and tell at school, and lose it while he's there, he or she. So that stuff does. Big love. Big love. I always wanted to tell you, for some strange reason, and it's not like I have watched one in like forever, but there's something about when I first read Rob Random, I was like, is it me, or does that sound like a porno name? Close.
Oh, Rob, he's a character. He makes me laugh every time I'm over there enjoying the Roseanne and Rob's and Jason's live streams. It's
Right? Oh, I know.
and Paul. Can't forget about Paul as well. They're great people.
Right. We love. It sounds like a porno name. Sorry, Rob. I don't
One
know
inch
why.
wonder.
I don't know why. It just that's how it hit me out. A
One
porno
inch.
name is a 1 inch wonder. Then I'm gonna start calling you Jody, and not Jody with a J. Chode. Jody. Because I don't know if you guys have the same, like the Urban Dictionary. I don't know if you have that, but I wonder if I looked it up and looked up chode, what it would say. Because we have a saying for chode, and it's more like, oh, I don't know, a tub plug or a doorknob. It's fucking small but thick. It's a stopper.
Oh my
A
goodness.
doorknob. Doorknob Rob. No, I'm sorry. Kidding. He's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Oh, shit. No, some people really have some funny names. Like us. Like you guys asked me how to get our name. It was a joke. It was all for shits and giggles. Like I said, I videotape our stuff, whatever we do anyway. So my husband was totally clueless. He just came along for the ride. But I'm like, hey, I came up with a name for our YouTube channel. And he's like, okay. And he's like, what? And I said, Team Clambake, which he knew right off what I was talking about. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, I don't know if people will realize what that means. Right. Some might. Birds of a feather. You know what I mean? And some might not. But we live on the East Coast, so it'll work. There goes my double meanings. You know what I mean? Because older people are not into the same birds of a feather kind of stuff. Would be like, oh, a clam bake. I haven't been to one of those in forever. Yeah, that's where you steam fucking steamers, clams and shrimp and lobster and corn and chowder. Yeah, we love to do clam bakes too. But like Rob Random and them said, our clam bake is hot box. Now, again, hot box, like, so what? That means sitting in a car with all the windows fucking closed on a summer fucking day, dying? Because a clam bake pretty much is any place that you are in that is engulfed in cloud. So, like, if you were to open a door or window, it would be like, people would expect to hear your fire alarm going off because so much fucking smoke is spilling out of your windows. Same thing with the car. You know what I mean? If you have your windows up. But why? Why would you have your windows up?
Smoke
Again,
out. It's a smoke
right.
out.
It's a
Smoke out. That's what we always called it, the
yeah.
smoke out. Let's have a smoke out.
The artist clam bake. I thought a clam bake was when a lady sits on the stove and turns it on. Ew! Don't even get me on the weenie roast, okay? There, Rob. Yuck! You know the wrong type of women.
Rob, you handsome bastard. Oh.
Oh my god. Yucky. May have found a glass doorknob bottle. Vehicles may have found a glass doorknob bottle digging. I like glass doorknobs. Especially like on like the French doors. I like French doors too.
The crystally
Mm.
doorknobs.
Mm-hmm. Oh my lord. We're bad. Oh, you're bad,
It's all good.
right? Is
All
it's
good.
not no pieces, no little dings in it. It's totally normal. Trying to think. I think I had a dresser at one point, or my mother did, that had a one glass knob. So it wasn't a dresser; it was like a side table. I love the nog, a knob. Yeah, la la la. Did you see that go by? Did you see that? I know, say nothing. I have a husband. Married. I go so far with
I,
jokes.
I think the one B. Higgles found is the porcelain knob, the black
Ooh,
porcelain.
porcelain. A
Yeah.
brown ceramic one, Brian. Oh, that was a question. And I don't really do eggnog either. No. Once in a great while, but I don't like that aspect of that you could get actually a mouthful of like that eggy feeling instead of it being bland.
What? For sure. Let that slither down your note.
Whole, no chips, no dings. Nice.
Uh,
I don't even know if it's a doorknob. I'm not completely
Bean,
sure.
I'll be right back, hun.
Not a problem. I will be here. You have a doorknob plate? If anybody doesn't know what that is, that's usually the elongated portion where the doorknob fits in and with the keyhole, correct? Or are you just playing? Yeah, that's probably why I could never do raw. Raw oysters on a half shell because it reminds me of something I walked past plenty on the sidewalk. Minus the shell. Nice. Yes, because Mama, you collect broken pieces of pottery, right? A small round one. See, at one point I redid my mother's bureau. Yeah, it wasn't an armoire. It's an old bureau because it's like the top of it has three, was it two or three? I think three small pull drawers, okay, at the top. Then it's like the next level, it's like flat. Then there are three more small drawers. And then below that are three more but normal pull out drawers. And I removed the old knobs and got new knobs for it when I redid it, because it was like white. It was painted white at the time, and I stripped it, and it was just the normal wood color. And that's what I did. I got the knobs for the drawers, and I also got the backs to go on it to make it look cool, which would almost look like hammered, like antique brass. Which kind of helps your knob not bite into your wood. You know what I mean? If you screw it too hard to the screw for the handle, sometimes it could either wear out the hole where the screw goes in, or it makes that like it bites into the wood. So if you have that little plate behind your knob, it's not going to happen.
Self defense weapon.
You know what? I wanted my hip bone for that reason. People told me I was sick. And number one, they said, A, you're sick, and B, I doubt very much the surgeon would do that. But like, why? People ask for their shit to be put in a jar, like their appendix or left nut. I don't freaking know, but I was like, wouldn't that be cool? They cut my freaking ball and socket, like the knobby of your femur would be awesome as a fucking walking stick. It's a cane, and people are like, oh my god, you are
Oh,
sick. So needless to say, don't have my femur ball on the top of my witchy poo stick.
I'm waiting on her to see it.
Wood knob screw. This sound just went PG-13.
But one more down.
Yeah, screw in your knob to damage it. Damage the wood. Yeah. You gotta be gentle with your knob so you don't ruin the wood. My front door still has a 1900 doorknob and plate on it, and we use it every day and love it. I bet. I still remember my grandma's hallway's front door. Isn't that weird? I remember the smell of, how can I explain it? Everything was like in the wainscoting back then. Beadboard, wainscot, whatever,
Yeah.
with the darker varnish, you know. Um, and you'd have to go out into the hallway to get the mail, la la la. I remember that deep, the wood and the varnish smell, but also like dust because it was like a 3-floor building. But yeah, it's weird how your body remembers stuff like that.
I guarantee the old English furniture polish would bring back so many memories for you.
Right? We got some under the cabinet actually. That shit is dark. It's like walnut dark.
Yeah, yeah,
I would rather use Murphy's now.
yeah. Murphy's now
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. Yeah.
For
Or
just cleaning, not staining.
right. Oh, smell wise, right.
Yeah, it would definitely
I
put you
miss
back
those
in the
days.
mindset.
And now we know that Mally Man has a small round knob, says Mark on the clean side of the river comments. Uh,
Tag on the prices.
I don't know about that. To dive and detect.
It's going to get so high I won't even mow the yard. Go buy me some goats.
Rob.
Cheaper. Just turn the goats out, actually.
Yeah, what's it in Jersey? How much is that? Greed will never go. It's $4.95. That's about what it is in New Hampshire, actually. Unless we hit the 5 mark, but I think we're right there with you.
Last time I got gas was last week. It was $4.39.
He says no knob, just the plate. uh, oh, his pre-rolls. Yeah.
See, we got a bunch of old Victorian houses around here from the 1800s, so they still have all the old hardware.
Nice. And it's funny now, like, people that would take the old hardware off and replace it with the new hardware, and it's like, oh, that shit's coming back, that hammered metal, or not cast iron, but you know what I mean? Like the big black H hinges and stuff like that. People pay through the nose for that. I want a farmhouse sliding door in my camper. So I won't have to have a door, you know what I mean? That'll take up room. But again, actually I can't say that because I do have pocket doors which slide back and forth. So that inside. My sister's like, what the fuck? We don't even oops, sorry. My sister's camper is newer and I want to say more beautifuler than mine. Like I just did the easy peasy facelift with the stick-on tile and freaking brick look. You know what I mean? And we got our sofa right here in my dining room in 2 boxes, so we'll be bringing that up next weekend. We'll actually have a love seat, if you will, to sit on. You must have a humongous pool, Mark. He said he's going to put his boat in the pool and use it as a float. Wow, you must have a ginormous pool.
Or a tiny dinghy.
Ah, back to knobs, are we?
I couldn't resist.
Oh, thank you, these Tubes 27, for stopping in and having Monday morning chat with us. We are on a roll. We are at 2 hours. We hit the 2 hour mark. Oh my lord.
Ooh.
Hubby Youth's here. See? Hey, try to go get one. Try to go get those hummingbird feeders. He's like, they came in on the 3rd. I don't want them to be gone. We need 2 of them and the juice. Please and thank you. And get supper.
You don't ask for much, do you?
No, I really don't. I made a 20-mile fucking drive to town last week to get my script. And before I even went to the script, I went right to the seasonal section where they have the hummingbird feeders and stuff. Because the last time I was there, they had the stick-on hummingbird feeders for like $7.99, and I wanted to get myself one and one for my sister's trailer. And I went there and they didn't have any. And there was some guy standing there, and I'm like, shit, I knew I should have got it when I was here. And the guy turned around and he had his handy dandy phone in his hand. He's like, what were you looking for? And at first I was kind of like you can help, but apparently he could. Apparently he worked for fucking Walmart. I said they had these stick-on hummingbird feeders to your window. 2 suction cups. I think it was $7.99. So he looked it up and he's like, was it this? It's a postage stamp. I go, I think so. So he said they'll be in. Oh, I got them ordered. They'll be in on the 3rd. Today is the 6th. So they've been there for 3 days already.
They're gone.
And I'm not right. I think he said, and they'll be in on the 9th. I shouldn't have said that, but try to get them tonight. Well, this is his on-call week, so who knows, But I figured, hey, I don't want to lose out on them. I really thought I could go skipping in there and freaking pick them up, and I was heartbroken. They had regular bird feeders that you could stick on your window, but those aren't the same for hummingbirds. You know what I mean?
Bye, Memo Kelly.
Bye, Grandma Kelly. Thanks for coming this morning. I hope you had a fun time. I hope we weren't too bad for you. Picky, you haven't been for a bean for lunch? I fucking wish. No. Too far for him to come home for lunch. It's a freaking 20-mile freaking drive one way, okay? So where he's on call and he's gonna be getting called back at a drop of a hat. So no, looks like he'll be doing either gas station convenient food or wherever else in town.
Sounds like he needs to make a house call.
Yeah.
I had a flat, boss. Sorry.
Oh, don't even say that. We had one a couple of weeks ago. I thought we ran over a water bottle because of the way it sounded, but then it was like thud, 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 thud. We were looking out the window and he pulled over and we couldn't see anything. It didn't say we were losing any air anywhere. Continued up the road we were driving on. Thud, 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 thud. Across the street, at the end of the street, was a tot lot, so we pulled in the parking lot to check it out. And he got out again. I can't see it anywhere. Didn't it sound like it was the right front? I said, yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. And I looked out the window, and he had parked perfectly so that I was looking at the backside of the tire. And he ran over a friggin' screw, which I think was like the hexagon-y kind of nut nut head. But not only did he run over the screw, it actually had a washer on it. So it kind of worked to our advantage because that washer kept the screw from being pushed in all the way. We did think, however, that if anything, we were going to wear the head of the screw off because we ended up driving it that 18 fucking miles back home with the freaking plug in it. We stopped and get Fix-A-Flat, but we didn't use the Fix-A-Flat because we never lost air pressure. So we got home. We still had the screw in it. We picked up supper. We called it in on the way home because we didn't know what was going to happen. Then we got home and he started to remove it, and he got it maybe a quarter of the way, and it gone. So again, he still didn't use Fix-A-Flat because I thought we had one of those plug kits with the furry felt and tar. Yeah. So he's like, all I found was the key that you shove it in with. I said, well, if you found the key in the drawer, 10 to 1, those things are with it. You know what I mean? Because it's a kit. Unless we used them all, which I didn't remember. So yeah, I looked for it and moved some stuff around, picked some stuff up out of the drawer. And hey, guess what I found?
You found the plugs.
The plugs. So yeah, I gave it to him, and he put the donut on number 1 so that he could drive it to work in the morning. And then he did the plug thing to the tire, and he used his little
compressor.
Thank you. To put some air in it, and then he took it to the gas station where he continued to put it to the normal
PSI.
Yes, thank you. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, thank you. No, so I'm so happy we are on the same page. You're right there in the thought process. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Or pressure. I could have said tire pressure, but I was going for the actual. I got the P part out.
PSI.
Eagles, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it, and good luck on the rest of your hunts. You are killing it, crushing it.
Pressure per square inch.
Yes, that's right. PSI. I still do the in the head thing, lefty loosey, righty tighty, but it works. You know what I mean? So you're not fucking turning it the wrong way.
That's only because I'm good at Pictionary, Mama Golden Detective. Beans already put me through that challenge with the little handheld game.
You did awesome with that, and I'd love to play that again, but I brought it up to camp, which I should bring it back because we haven't used it since. But I mean, it's still like a new, we got 2 cribbage boards up there, cards, Mad Gab, not Pictionary, catchphrase. Yeah, that was hysterical. You did good on that. You were like, oh god, and then my husband comes, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, shut up, we're having fun. What kind of live stream plays freaking games?
The padded cell.
Sorry, I started something new. We don't do duck races. But I did pick up from Marlon saying something about now if you ever wanted to just share your screen, you just hit Shift S. Which I'm not going to do and fuck something up. That's supposed to come up, and it's supposed to be way easier to pick like a file or whatever you're trying to share than going through the steps.
Yeah,
but because I have the free version, so that might work on whoever pays for it. But you know what I mean? Will that work on the free version? Probably not.
We'll just find out. Yes, it will.
I thought you had the pay version.
I do, but you don't.
You're on my thing, so you could look and see.
Yeah, I can hit the share button at the bottom and see if it works for yours. So yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Nice to know. Not that I usually, but there are some times that I would love to share some shit that we see online. You know what I mean? That we die, and I've shared other little videos. You know, like us bringing a camper and yada yada yada. So why couldn't I save? You know, download and save it and have it in my brunch file to use for
As
footage.
long as you don't go over 200 megabits per video file, which it'll let you know that when you hit
Like
the
when
little
you're uploading it
yeah
anyways, right?
yeah.
Ew, pew, one of you guys. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Bean. I didn't mean to break wind.
Oh, yes, that's in my fucking nose and eye. Wow. Oh
No,
my,
we're gonna have to blame that one on the dogs.
that was definitely a fucking dog fart. I am sorry. Woo. I know what. Well, then again, my husband doesn't really drink, but I was gonna say I know what a beer fart smells like, and I know what a food fart smells like. And hubby got him like new some kind of wet, not wet kibbles, but moist. Comes in a Ziploc bag, and I keep it in the fridge. Plus, we give him the tube stuff that says for sensitive stomach and skin, so he's not so itchy all the time.
Some
I
fresh life or
Yeah, something or other, pet
something
fresh,
fresh. Yeah,
fresh
something like
pet. Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So we get him the skin and stomach one recently, but the other stuff that the hubby gave him are like these little kibbles, and it says that it's with carrots and cranberries, I think, in it. So I don't know if it's the cranberry.
Getting a little acidic.
I don't know what it is, but it just came up from the table, and I know it wasn't me. Okay. Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, these things will kill you. I think it literally burned the hair out of my nose. Holy moly. And we all know how that is, any of us that have animals. They always do the most inappropriate thing at the most inappropriate time. Like, it's time to eat. The cat's going to sit there and go, no, no, move along, move along.
So when's your next trip back up to the camp?
um, he starts the rotation today on Monday. So it goes Monday to Monday. So we can't do it this coming weekend as a long weekend because he's going to turn the keys in Monday morning. So the Monday of the 20th. So I think it's like 17th, 18th, 19th, or 18th, 19th, and 20th, whatever it
Right.
is. That's the weekend that we get to go and have a Monday. He has Monday off. So we'll have that long weekend. We'll leave. I'm not sure if he put in again for that time, which I think he said he did, so that we can leave, like, he can get out at noon. And since we already have pretty much everything other than food and clean clothes to bring with us with the dogs, um, this time we got to slam the love seat or whatever you want to call it, the futon that we got for the camper. Came in two boxes. One's the pad and one's the frame. So we'll probably put a blanket down first and then put the box that's the cushion down, and then the heavier one on top, and then do the crank strap. It's a 2-hour ride, so we don't want to lose it.
No, it's new.
Picks gas station burrito. Right?
Don't trust a fart. Don't trust a fart.
No, right? Yeah, especially at our age. Well, I'm older than you are, but yeah, that's true. Don't trust the fart if your stomach's gurgling. That's for shit sure. Literally. Uh, yeah, hubby says, you know, when you're getting old, I think he was 40, in his 40s, and he went either hunting or fishing. He had two pairs of pants on, so I'm going to say hunting. So he dressed warm, but apparently had one of those gurgle episodes, and he was like, "Yeah, I came back with only one pair of pants." Because the ones closest to his body were ruined.
Oh, mercy.
But I had a friend she told me her boyfriend, husband, whatever, common law husband, he'd go out into the woods or whatever and hang around, do whatever.
Be right
And
back.
not a problem. Just run into the fucking toilet. No, I'm kidding. He would have a t-shirt with a pocket on it. He would leave home with the t-shirt with the pocket, and he would come home with the t-shirt and no pocket. Or sometimes it would be like missing the sleeves, and now he's got like, the Fonzie type sleeveless fucking jersey type shirt. And she would be like, "What? I don't understand why you leave the house and tear your clothes apart." And he's like, "Yeah, I was in the woods and, nature called. So there goes the freaking pocket on the t shirt." But, if you're going to rip your sleeve off, you might as well rip puppy.
Yeah, I had to go get the dog.
You might as well rip both sleeves off. You know what I mean? So you have backup for next time. What kind of dog?
It's a blue heeler,
Blue.
Australian blue heeler.
There you go.
It's a
Nice.
cattle dog.
Yep. Cool. I was gonna say, from what I could see, kind of was like a border collie, but
Kind of.
different. You know what I mean? And the color was different also.
Yeah, it's a herding dog,
Yep.
just like the collie. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I like the ones that are like gray and cream color, and they have the like dots on them. I can't remember which Australian Shepherd or something like that, but those ones are beautiful too.
Come on. Come here. Oh, you're going to squat on me. Come on. Up. She don't want nothing to do with me. She's like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
Right? I don't trust you. Something's up.
Rattle the bag.
There you go. See, back to the sound of what they know when the yummies come in. Burmese mountain dog. I think so, is what I was thinking of, Mama. Again, they're the cattle dogs. But the coloring is so pretty.
No, she's just going to sit there and wait patiently.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Yeah, my dogs love cheese too. What? Shh. Don't cry.
There we go. They heard the word cheese.
Oh, right? Exactly.
Yeah, you have to spell everything out around this one because if you say the word, she knows. Too smart. Too smart.
Yeah. See, my husband never had children. So when I started, when we only had Coco and I started spelling around, he's like, "What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah." Like she knows how to spell. No, she doesn't. That's why I'm fucking spelling, but she understands RIDE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She understands different things. But if you spell it, not so much. But they're funny though, because once you spell a word more than once and they hear it, like, well, Beach, okay, they love that, but we won't tell them till we're in the car almost there. You know what I mean? Because then they're going to be like nut jobs. Um, but yeah, because if we make the mistake of saying, "Do you have your BACH scoop?" You know what I mean? Because he's going to go metal detect. These dogs freak. Like, oh, what? We're going to the moon? No, you guys, not this time. Sorry. As much as we'd love to, it's hard to hold. Hang on to a dog on a leash and try to metal detect. Not just that, they're going to be like, well, I guess you could put them to work. But they might
JP's
have it go flying.
JP's Bulldogs. You can't say Home Depot around them because
Really?
they go absolutely crazy. They think they're going to Home Depot.
Oh, that is too funny. That is funny. He goes there a lot.
Apparently, yeah, because you can take dogs in Home Depot. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
of
Now,
course,
see,
Bella and Waylon go everywhere. We've
yep.
had them here in town at the local brewery, and the bartender, the first thing he does, he brings over the big bowl and a pitcher of water and gives dogs water before he takes our order.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, they get real excited about going to Home Depot.
We're hoping now because it's been 2 times, and they both have, other than a little hiccup at the beginning, they've been great in the car. You know what I mean? We put them on one on each side in the back seat and tie their leashes enough so that they have enough to lay down comfortably, but not so much that they're going to be crossing each other's paths, because that was the hiccup the first time. Like you guys have heard him over here. I'm like, oh my god, freaking Buddy went under Milo, and now they're freaking going at it. Because yeah, my husband's driving. I think we got a knot in the back. What the fuck's a knot? Oh, I found out what a
There
knot
it
was.
is.
Oh,
There it is.
hi. Oh, don't be jealous. He's like, why? Why are you talking lovey-dovey, mom? I'm scratching his ear as I'm about to talk to her. Hi, pretty.
Gracie May.
Hi, Gracie.
You hear him talking?
Hi, honey.
You hear him? Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Who's that man talking to me? Oh, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
We're hitting that time mark.
Yeah. Well, we went past the 2 hour mark. Yay. We're approaching 2.5. But remember, Dickens, like, I can't imagine you at a loss for words. It's getting to be like, okay, now what can we talk about? When shit doesn't come freely, you know what I mean, out of me to like keep it going, that's when I know it's time to say our goodbye, so people aren't like, now what is she trying to talk about? You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, but I don't want to bore them or make them like, I don't want to be reaching for whatever to keep people here either.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
You're fine,
Just,
Bean.
yeah.
You
So
are good.
with that, hang on. I'm gonna get my outro, hopefully, and we'll share it before we all say our goodbyes.
Yes, everybody have a good one.
We'll stay on the side, Jeff. The next contestant. Oops, I fell asleep. From Clammy to the porn star. Love you, babe. In case I don't say it enough. Let me get this out of
My
here.
pick.
Thank you guys all for being here with me this morning. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully we're here to hang out on Friday. Everybody have a great week. Jeff, as always, great to have you up here on the couch with me. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great week, and we will all do this again on Friday if we can remember. Thanks, everybody.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care. All
Bye,
right,
Bean.
ready? Bye, Jeff. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Give
Okay,
your dog
thanks.
a kiss. Bye, guys. Love you, babe. See you when you get home. Toodles.